Face the Nation moderator and CBS News political director John Dickerson is in Washington. John, good morning.
Morning, Charlie.
So how do people make sense when they see competing national polls?
Well, they should treat them very, very gingerly. You know, in February of 2012, Rick Santorum was up over Mitt Romney by about 10 points. So what they give you a sense of is kind of where the low information voter is. As primaries and caucuses, the ones we've been focusing on, as the picture gets more national and we have these big days like Super Tuesday, national polls give us a little bit better of a sense as the contests get bigger. But we basically right now the game is in South Carolina.
How much of a difference do you think, John, that Governor Haley's endorsement will make for Marco Rubio?
In a year where the establishment is in such foul odor with the Republican voters, I think establishment endorsements probably don't mean that much. They don't mean that much anyway. Nikki Haley endorsed Mitt Romney, and Newt Gingrich won the South Carolina primary in 2012. So I think in the battle between Marco Rubio and Jeb Bush, it's nice to have something on your side if you're Marco Rubio. And so in that respect, it helps. But it's not going to, I don't think, give him a huge boost in South Carolina.
John, in some ways, though, was Haley's endorsement of Marco Rubio a blow to Jeb Bush? Apparently, former President George W. Bush met privately with Haley on Monday to ask for that endorsement for his brother.
Jeb Bush's argument is governors know it better than senators, and he said, I've had experience. And so it would have been nice to have a fellow governor say, I agree with that. And so in the news cycles, it's not good for Jeb Bush. He was trying to build a little something in South Carolina. If he doesn't do well in South Carolina, which means beating Rubio, it's a real blow to his campaign. So, yes, Jeb Bush would have liked this, but his challenges go well beyond the endorsements he's not getting.
John, let me switch you across the country to Nevada, where there's some polls in the Democratic race that suggest it's tightening and very tight.
Yeah, the big key thing to watch about Nevada is if Bernie Sanders does better, he's going to have to do well with non-white voters, and that's been one of the bigger challenges for his campaign. So if he can do it in Nevada, maybe he can do it other places. That's what interests me about Nevada.
All right, John Dickerson, good to see you. Thank you so much.